Yeah, baby!
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? Welcome back, Jacked Up Fishing. Well, I have a great video for you guys today. Tomorrow, we're supposed to go out tuna fishing on the other side of the Gulf Stream, and we're leaving out of Port Canaveral. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what we do to get ready, how long it takes, and exactly what we're looking for when we go to look at rip charts, look at all the water temperatures, and where we're gonna go. We're gonna try to make a plan, and I'm gonna bring you guys with us, so stick around. So as I said on the intro, we're going tuna fishing tomorrow. Usually I fish out of Ponce Inlet, Florida, but tomorrow we're heading out of the Port Canaveral. We're heading out of Canaveral, and we're gonna go tuna fishing on the other side of the Gulf Stream. The first thing we gotta do is get ready. And as you can see, my boat is on the trailer right behind me there. I have some fuel issues, some fuel tank issues, if you will. And I'm gonna do an update video on that, but that'll be on another episode. This video, we're gonna take my buddy's boat. It's the 34 Fountain. You've seen it on the channel before. It's called the Black Pearl. His name's Eric, the mayor of Oak Hill. And we're gonna go out on his boat tomorrow. But today, we're gonna get ready. We also did some stuff last night to get ready, and I'll explain that as we go. But as we're staying right now, I'm just gonna show you exactly what I do to get ready for the trip, what we've done in preparation for the trip, and what we're looking at. So here we go. So first things first, what we need to do when we're looking to go to the other side and fish for yellowfin tuna is the weather. We all know the weather is what holds everybody back from going on the water, and this is no different. This is actually a little bit more important because the weather, we're going 100 miles out, and the weather out there can be drastically different than it is on land here. So I like to bring up wind finder first and foremost. I'm gonna put it right here for you guys. There's two buoys I like to look at. It's the 20-mile buoy and the 120-mile buoy out of Port Canaveral. Right now, if you're familiar with tuna fishing, the 120 buoy is gone. And that is as of today. It could be there tomorrow. I don't know when they plan to replace it, but it's gone. It drifted off. So I like to still pull it up. I like to pull up the 20-mile as well. So there's two right here, 1, 2, and I like to see the differences, see what the wind's blowing, where it's coming out of. If there's any north wind at all, we usually don't like going on north wind because it'll kick up the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream current runs from south to north. So when the north wind is evident there, it'll kick up that Gulf Stream and it will make it rough. Any amount of north wind is no bueno. Also, I like to pull up the NOAA marine forecast right here. I like to look at the 20 to 60 mile range to just see what we're looking at as far as on the way out. We generally don't like to go in too rough of conditions because if the waves get too tall, it's hard to find the birds on the radar. It's hard to read on the radar. You get a lot of interference, but and it just makes for a crummy trip. So then the first two things I'll look at is the weather, NOAA and wind finder. That's what we use. It works really well. Sometimes we do get caught and get our butts beat out there, but it's the way it goes when you're fishing, right? The next thing we like to do, once we decide we're going, is we like to get all our gear ready. So last night, we all met over at Eric's house. We got rods and reels ready. We went through all our rigs, make sure there's no frays in any lines. Just go over all of our tackle, make sure it's good, because that's the one thing you don't want is tackle failure when you're fighting a fish. If you've already got the fish hooked up, there's no reason why you should lose it from tackle failure. Hard part's getting on them, catching them is another part. You just got to make sure your tackle's up to snuff, make sure everything's good, checks out, and you're pulling some good lures. We like to pull a bunch of Sterling tackles. We like the Cedar Flex. We like all the Sterling guys. They make good stuff. We also like throwing Nomads down, throw them down a little bit down below the surface. And I've got a new one I'm going to show you today, a one I just bought. It's called a Salta lure. It kind of looks like a Mad Mac, if you will, but it's a good looking lure. I'm going to try it. It's from Australia. I ordered it from Australia. We're going to get it. I'll show you what it looks like when we get on the boat. But we rigged up all our tackle last night, make sure everything was good. I think we got like 9 50 wides on the boat and a bunch of spinners in case we see some dolphin and stuff like that. So right there, that's the first portion of getting ready, is getting your tackle ready. Took 4 or 5 of us last night going through tackle, loading the boat, a few hours at least. We all met up there and got that done. But I'm just trying to go over what's all involved, because I've seen tuna charter trips out of the port anywhere between $6,000 to $8,000. There's been a lot of controversy on Facebook talking about it and why it's worth it and why it's not. But I'm going to show you in this video why. You know, it does make sense. It's a big trip. It's a long way to go. A lot of creature comforts that you want on a big boat with quads sometimes. That all reflects on the price, if you will. Fuel mileage is a big deal as well. As you know, right now during these Mideast stuff going on, the fuel prices have not gone lower. They've been pretty high. I think they're up over right around $4 for regular fuel right now. So regular gasoline. It's a lot. It's a lot when you're going 350 nautical miles in a day. Anyway, so that's the first portion. That took us like 3 to 4 hours, 4 to 5 people getting all the tackle ready. Now we gotta load ice. We gotta load the rest of the boat, and we gotta fuel up. Fuel up takes a couple hours on its own. So just giving you a broad example of what's going on, how long it takes. It's not just to get up in the day and go fishing, that's for sure. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna show you the next portion, what we look at. We're gonna look at rip charts. I'm gonna go over what we're looking for, how to pull it up. Go get you a subscription, or if you can't do that, go get a ROFS report. ROFS report's a little bit easier. It tells you where to go exactly with the coordinates, and that's ROFS, ROFS report. But I'm going to show you on rip charts what I'm looking for, and you can go from there. So you're going to go to ripcharts.com on your computer, or you can go to your mobile app. You're going to look for the search function at the top after you log in. You got to get an account with them. You go to the search function and it brings up another menu. You're going to look, and at the top it has a menu where you want to be, your location, what type of map you're looking for, which I'm looking for the Florida Bahamas sea temperatures. That's what I'm looking for. Hit search. It brings all the different ones up. You can see the ones up top have cloud cover on them. That's the ones you kind of don't want to look for. You want to look for a nice clean shot. Cloud cover does get in your way. And here's an average blend. I'm just going to use this one for example, but if you can, find a single day without cloud covers, the closest day to your trip. But for this purpose, I'm just going to hit the blend just to show you guys what we're looking at. We're going to zoom on in. We're fishing out of Port Canaveral. I'm going to let it refresh here. We're going to zoom on in, and as you can see all the temperatures. The dark red is obviously the darkest and the hottest temperature. And that usually just kind of shows you where the Gulf Stream is. As you can see on the other side of the Gulf Stream, you have these little eddies and swirls, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for all them little eddies and swirls, and that's where we're going to be focusing on, where that deep temperature drop is. I like to use the layers, the bathy. I also like to use the altimetry. This just shows you where we're going. It gives kind of a notice to where the fish might be biting, and as you can see, there's a spot right there right next to all them eddies and stuff, and that's what we're going to be looking at. That's where we're going to be heading towards, all them little eddies and swirls, and just looking for a good temperature drop. We're heading from Port Canaveral right here, as you can see, and it has a distance feature where you can click the distance. You can push it over there and see that's where we're coming from, right at Port Canaveral. You can see, hey, what direction you're heading in, the distance and the bearing. That's a good tool to use. It's just an awesome tool if you finally get to what you're looking at, get what you're looking at, and you can kind of figure it out on your own. It's really gratifying. This tool is a must if you're tuna fishing on the other side. You have a long run. It is $179 for the year for this subscription. You can see I can zoom in, shows me all the contours and everything, and this just kind of accentuates what I was showing you earlier. It's a really good tool, like I said. You can see the temperature differences when you click on each spot. It also gives you coordinates so you can plan ahead. Another cool feature is if you pull it up on the mobile app, before you leave the inlet, it'll stay active and it will track you the whole time you're out offshore. So that's a pretty cool feature as well. Another thing to be aware of is the EE zone. This is a zone that's a commercial thing between the Bahamas and the U.S. There's limits and boundaries of where you can and where you can't go. You need to be informed on where you're at in the ocean. You could be in the EE zone and not even know it. It's happened to people before. I've seen people get in trouble. Just be aware. It's kind of scary. As you can see, it's right off the port, and it's right in our area where we're tuna fishing. So just be aware, look it up, put it in your machine. It's usually marked in your machine if you zoom quick in enough, but just make sure you're not in that EE zone. It's the EE zone is called the Exclusive Economic Zone. That's what it means, and it's a border set by the U.S. and the Bahamian government to kind of make a boundary of where people can fish or people can commercially go. And that's called Bahamian waters, and it's usually 200 miles off the Bahamian coast. But to get more information, you got to look it up online. Just Google it. You'll see what I'm talking about. If you don't want to use rip charts and you're having a hard time with computers or something like that, you can always call ROFS, ROFFS.com. Look them up. They'll call you. Laura will help you out, give you a new report, send it to you the morning of or the night before with all the coordinates and all the temperatures laid out for you and a user-friendly interface. Do that if you want to do if that helps. So yeah, that's what we do for the rip charts portion. Go over everything, do a detailed look, and make sure we know where the eddies are. Also, if you power up rip charts on your phone before you leave the inlet while you have service, it'll stay on all day and track you and show you real-time data of where you're at on the saved map. You're able to save your maps on rip charts. Make sure you do that before you leave the dock. Huge upside to doing that when you go out there. It's going to help you a ton when you're out there, and you can see in real time where you're at according to the rip chart's time. Make sure you get the closest one. Like when you wake up in the morning, download a new chart, get it on your phone, start it up, and it'll track you when you're on your phone. It's really awesome. You can put you right in the spot, man. So that leads me to the next thing. I get emails all the time wanting me to review products, check products out, put them on my channel. A lot of them are not really relevant to what I do, and I turn most of them down. This one I got just the other day. I thought it was pretty cool. It's called the GOTURE bag. It's a fishing bag. And I just said yes. I don't know why I did. I said yes. I'm going to try it out and show you guys what I think. And I think it's a great quality product, actually. I was really shocked it came in. It's got pockets everywhere. It's opened up. I can put my rain gear inside here. You know, you got a spot for your water, got a spot for your glasses, your shades. It's got a huge pocket up front here to kind of go through and put everything there. You can dip into there. It's just got pockets everywhere, and it's perfect for fishing, that's for sure. But right here, as you can see, it's got a pocket up top, on top of it's got a pocket up top right here, and that's just the whole big stuff. I like to put my GoPro batteries in the side here. I haven't even used this thing. This is what I'm going to use on this trip. But man, it seems like it's quality, really good quality. So make sure you check this out. I'm going to leave a description and a link below. It's called GOTURE, and it's a backpack, a fishing backpack. It's got little straps in here, hooks, pockets everywhere, plier holders on the side. There's also another plier holder up here. And I'm going to fill this bad boy up. I'll show you when we get out of the water how I filled it up, show you what I put in it. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys, let's get to the next portion of this video showing you exactly what we do next. So 3 a.m., I got everything loaded up. You can see this backpack is loaded down. I got everything, Pringles snacks, rain gear, hats, sunglasses, you name it, I got it in here. It's ready to go. Pretty early wake up. Like I said, I'm ready to go. Time to get on the road. I got a 30-minute ride down to Oak Hill. All right, guys. I'm on the way south. It is now 3:22. It was a 3 o'clock wake up, and that was an early one. Whew, buddy. Usually can't fall asleep too well before a tuna trip, so now I'm tired, but it's okay. We got a long ride out. I'm heading down to Oak Hill right now to meet up with the boys, get in the truck, We're gonna head down to the port, which is another 45 minutes to an hour pulling the boat. So, just giving you a detailed timeline of what it's like to be a tuna fisherman, that's for sure. So anyway, I'll see you guys when we get down to the boat. We're gonna get in the truck and then we're gonna head on down. All right, so we finally made it to the port. It's about 5 a.m. It's actually a little later than we normally go because the wind was kind of heavy in the morning and diminishing throughout the day. So we kind of went out a little bit later, but yep, here we are, 5 a.m., dumping the boat in. So we're just leaving the inlet. Everybody's getting all nestled in their bean bags. We have a long ride ahead of us. Like I said, 100 miles out. Everybody's kind of getting comfortable, as you can see, and we're making a plan. Get on out. Here we go. As you can see, it's a little bumpy, a little more bumpy in the morning than it's going to be in the afternoon. That's why we came out a little bit later. On the way out, we're only making about 30 miles an hour. Couple hits here and there. I know it doesn't look that big on camera. It never does. It's only about 3 to 4 anyway, but it's just a little tighter than we wanted. Once we got in the warmer waters of the Gulf Stream, it started to lay down really nice. We were starting to make like 35, 36 miles an hour, and we were getting it. Just heading our way out. Still got another 40 miles to go probably, so looking beautiful. Might be able to catch a nice sunrise. So we had to stop, use the facilities if you know what I mean, and it just gives you an awesome view of what it looks like out here. It's so beautiful. Waves are laying down. It doesn't get any better than this, man, being out here. You can see the big bladder Eric carries. He carries a 100-gallon bladder with him just in case we want to run far. Sometimes you put in 400 plus miles out here looking for these tuna, so it's nice to have the extra fuel. But anyway, nice view, isn't it? Well, we're 80 miles out. Made it all the way out here. We're close to where we needed to be. And we blew a belt on the Verado. So we're idling back. We haven't started idling back yet. We're gonna see if we can't find that rip, see if we can't get on some sort of fish. If not, we're gonna head back in and try to hit one of these weed lines. But kind of a bummer, first trip. Oh well, what are you gonna do? All right guys, we're gonna try to get on some fish. I got some rods out now. We got 3 rods out. We got the Salta on one, got a couple nomads and a sterling tackle. See what we can do. All right, so we just started trolling. We actually hooked up on something. Let's see what we got. Really wasn't nothing, just a little bit barracuda on the weed line we got. No big deal. At least it been a rod. Hopefully it gets better throughout the day. We have a long ride home. Not too long after, we had another fish come up hit. It actually pulled some drag. We didn't know what it was. So he's got a nomad mad scad. I'm using a Salta. He's 2, I'm 0. Well, he ain't 2 yet. Let's see what he's got. This might be a wahoo, dude. You never know. Don't count it out. And it was another cuda. But hey, what are you gonna do? At least it's bending something. Gotta keep busy for these 10 hours. So we're just idling in, seeing a damn frigate bird. Guess what? We got 2 on right now. We don't know what they are. We're gonna see. Hopefully there's some tuna. Make it happen on the way in. Go. 2 on.
Crank, crank. There you go.
So we had the anglers switch sides. Their lines were crossed, and we're really babying these 2 fish because we do not want to lose these 2 fish. We don't know if we're going to get another shot. The frigate has flew away, and we're not catching him doing 9-10 miles an hour. He is gone. So we're going to make these 2 tuna count. Hopefully we can get them both in. They look to be a good size, and we're going to see right now.
With Matt over here. It's all right.
That's slow and steady. He's got to come.
Slow it down a little bit.
We're gonna slow it down a little bit.
He ain't ready. Yeah,
I got it.
It's a good fish, dude. You don't work your ass over and hold that so they jump right there, boys.
It's all right.
I like it.
That's right. You feel the burn.
Matt, you want to do the same thing, maybe move forward one spot.
You got another gaff?
Yeah, there's another gap under the gun. Please grab it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a real good fish. You sound deep.
How far down is it, Garrett?
Just
20 feet.
go back.
Yep.
Boy, that thing's got torque. I don't know if you need this.
Real up there so you can get some more on it.
I'm almost to the swivel here.
There you go.
There you go,
Garrett.
Good job.
Whoa! Hell yeah!
Step
All right, come on.
Step forward. I got it right here. Swap sides. Let him forward, Garrett.
Let me get forward.
Yep. Go ahead, go for it. Bill, watch your line on your leg.
Yeah, I got it. They ain't got no more, Garrett. That's all I got. Walk forward, Matt.
Need more line, Bill?
Nope.
Smith, come here and watch this leader for me. That way you can give me a foot. Don't let the fish go no more forward if you can.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, baby! Make it happen, son! Dude! On the black pearl! Fucking tell me one bird!
Making some chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Never out of the game! Bill, get there!
So we bleed these fish, make sure they're all good. We take real good care of them. We got plenty of ice for these two fish, and we're gonna take some pictures.
We'll take it.
All right, looks like we're doing something, guys. Old Junior got a little mahi, it looks like. That is a little mahi, isn't it? Get the gap.
Whoa! Yeah! Go, Justin!
Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. So the tackle we're using today are 50 wide Tiagras with a nice stout trolling rod. We're using a skirted ballyhoo, as you can see. Nice big hook with a horse ballyhoo for these tuna. We're using a 100-pound leader to 80-pound braid. We have a wind on, probably about 100 feet long, as you can see. And that's what we're using. We're pulling all kinds of different lures, sterlings, nomads, you name it. Well, guys, we're on our way in. We have a long ride. We're making about 10 miles an hour. And we still have 60 miles to go. It is 5 o'clock. We ain't gonna get back till 11:30. We're just idling, trolling still. We ended up catching them tuna, which is pretty cool. 2 tuna and 1 little mahi. Pretty stoked to even have any. Some people come out here and don't even catch tuna. So, with that being said, I think that's pretty much it. We're heading in. I'll give you an update here in a few hours, but it's gonna start getting dark. Heading back to the port, making 10 miles an hour. All right, guys, we'll see you back at the dock. So it's 1:30 in the morning, 1:25 in the morning. So it's almost been 24 hours, about 23, 22 hours. Long day coming in. Whew. Came back, cleaned up all the stuff at Eric's house, filleted the fish, got some nice loins, and I can't wait to get home, get a shower. Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll show you the loins we got, and we're gonna do a little bit of seared tuna. Can't wait, man. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Got that belly meat all cut up right there, boom. Got some sesame loins there. We're gonna put up and just sear them on real lightly. And I got the big boy. Look how thick that is, dude. That's 2 fingers, 4 fingers. So with a stainless pan and some avocado oil, we're gonna squirt some avocado oil in there, get it nice and hot, and we're gonna sear these slabs of tuna up that are coated in sesame seed. The reason he's using forks is because if you use fingers, the sesame seeds will come off. So if you use 2 forks, it will not come off. You just want to do it about 30 seconds on each side and then flip it just so it cooks just the outside. Now that they're all done, we're getting ready to put it on the cutting board, let it cool off for a second, then we'll get to cutting them. Doesn't that look good? So now you need a real sharp knife. You also want to coat the knife with a little bit of oil of some sort. Avocado oil works, whatever you cook it in, just so it slides through nicely. Doesn't break everything apart. As you can see, this is how you do it right here. Got to give a shout out to my boy Chef Zim, cooking this stuff up all the time for us. So before we devour this tuna, I want to show you, this is how it's cooked perfectly. You can see on the outside edge it's nice and white, and on the inside it's pretty much raw. The saying goes for tuna, the best way to cook tuna is to not cook tuna. So as you can see, tuna is the best way raw, just like that. And man, it didn't last long. Good. Well guys, as you can see, we polished off all that tuna. We seared a bunch with sesame seeds. We did a little sashimi style and with a little ponzu. Man, it was so good, so fresh. Just caught yesterday. As you can see, the wind is huffing. It is blowing a lot. I think seas are supposed to be 11 to 13 feet with an occasional 18 footer in there. That is a big sea. So it's gonna blow for the next few days. I got the boat right here doing a little work to it. As you can see, it's shining real good. Got her all detailed up, looking good. And hopefully I'll be out there again catching some more fish for you guys. And that's all I got for you on this video. If you haven't yet, hit a like and subscribe. And as you can see with tuna fishing, it's a lot of work going tuna fishing, that's for sure. A lot of work. I almost did 24 hours of fishing. Even though we broke down, we still would have been in late, probably 11 o'clock. But yeah, it's a big ordeal. You see a lot of people charging $5,000 to $8,000 if you're gonna do a charter out of Port Canaveral. So that's a big cost. But if you're from up in Ohio, up north somewhere, you've never caught a yellowfin tuna, it's not a big deal. You split it up with your friends and you catch a fish of a lifetime, man, which is really cool, really cool. Them boats going out of the port usually have trips and quads. That's what they would usually have. Not twins, so they would be able to get back to the dock pretty quick. So another thing is just look at the rig you're on, look at the price, and just do a little research on your captain, make sure that they're catching fish. All right guys, well that's all I got for you. Like I said, hit that like and subscribe button down there, helps that algorithm on YouTube for me, and I'll see you on the next video. Jacked Up out.